We love living in San Diego, and boy, you know, you couldn't blow us out of here with a stick of dynamite. And for a lot of us, that means sticking with the same home and doing some remodeling and keeping it up to date, and you know, making it that castle that you want it to be. But you got to have the right folks on your team in order to pull that off, as any of you that have tried remodeling know. So joining us this morning, the experts to help make sure that you always have the right person working on your home. Of course, I got Gregg Cantor here from Murray Lampert Construction and Remodeling. And then if you haven't met Clint August and Dana Logsdon from My Home Improvement on Kogo Radio, there's the faces that you hear, what, Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock?
9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every Saturday morning, and I just want you to be very careful when you say the experts, because these two, yes, me not so much.
Well, you represent every man on the show. You're me, the guy that can't pound a nail, and I'm sure you're probably being modest.
No, a little. No, he's not.
Hey, knock it off. Not so much.
No,
he really can't.
No, he really can't.
Well, then that's the perfect combination on the radio. Then is to get the experts talking, and then to get the guy like me that doesn't really know as much about it to ask the questions that I would ask.
And that's exactly what the point is too. You know, we host the show, and it's not just about home improvement, although it is. You know, how to turn your project into something that's a great thing in your life rather than a burden, and that's why we have companies like, you know, Murray Lampert involved and others, the pros on the site. But you got guys like me who, like you just said, got to ask the every man or woman questions, because if you're an expert and that's all who's talking, you might be talking this much above where maybe I understand.
Well, Greg, you and I have talked about this before, because you know, I've talked about the fact that, you know, I was the owner builder on my house. My brother was the contractor. He hired all the subs. And I learned everything from the ground up. One of the things I learned is it's not really magic. I mean, all this stuff makes sense when you see it done. I just can't do it myself.
It's all about orchestration and hiring the right people, and that's what's so great about My Home Improvement is they're all pre-screened businesses that have been checked out with the BBB, and homeowners can count on quality work and dependability with these people.
See, and that's what you pride yourself on at Murray Lampert, is you want folks to know that you've got their back, that you're going to deliver what it is you promised on time, on budget, and so forth. What's the biggest single complaint you hear from people when they go through a remodeling or a build?
Well, that the contractors don't follow up, or that they don't make clear what the scope of work that they're doing is. And then a lot of contractors will nail you with a bunch of change orders at the end, and it's a cost that wasn't expected, and you're not ready for that cost. So that's a big complaint.
And as a homeowner, I got to tell you, it's very important for me that I get to know who's working on my home. You know what I mean? I want to know the people.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, exactly. And I want to know, and I want to be able to have some kind of a conversation with them and know that they're being straight with me about what they're doing, what it's going to cost me, and so forth. And you like to come out, you like to get involved with folks at the concept stage before they've even done anything else. You like to help them plan the project.
Well, yeah, the planning is critical. I mean, the good design, a good plan, and then all the right people, the subcontractors to do the work.
So, have you ever been stumped on the show? I mean, if somebody called in with a question, you just go,
well,
wow, good one.
I'm stumped every day.
Yeah, okay.
Notice I wasn't looking at you.
Here's what you don't see on the radio. The microphones are here, right? The guest is here. And if somebody calls in with a question, it's always this, me looking at Dana going,
yeah, I mean, I've been in construction my whole life. I've worked with Greg, with Murray Lampert for over 20 years. There's not a lot that I don't know about construction. Obviously, I don't have all the answers, but when I have a question that I'm not 100% sure on, I have that network from My Home Improvement that I can go into and call Gregg Cantor or other people and go, hey, Greg, I think this is the answer to this, but I'm not 100% sure, and we can get those answers.
Hey, that's the key, too. It's just not faking it.
No, absolutely.
You don't know. And I mean, that's being honest with people, saying, you know what, I'm not sure, but, you know, I'm gonna get the best guy I know on the job here. Now, the website, is that a source that folks can go to in order to look for contractors that you guys have vetted, checked out with the BBB and so forth?
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of contractors are still coming on board, calling up, you know, how do I get involved? And then we do the screening process with them and make sure that they're going to take care of the homeowners. And it's not just about doing the work for homeowners. Some people want to try things themselves. So me and Clint kind of do a YouTube video every week on how to, and Clint shows you how not to.
I hung a towel rack very successfully. Thank you very much.
I hung all the towel racks in my house and all the toilet paper rolls, and there's still that one in the guest room. that, you know, every time people go in there and sit down, I hear clunk, blah, blah, blah.
And then next thing, honey!
There it goes again.
There it is.
You know, and I go and I put it back up again.
But, you know, if they do have questions, you can go to myhomeimprovement.com. There's a questions button right there at the upper part of the website. You can find all the pros there, and as you said, they've been screened. And even, you know, even local businesses, while we do have to pre-screen, we're welcoming folks to come on board as businesses. And heck, I'll give you a phone number, 619-878-0157.
And folks, check out the website. It's up there on the screen, myhomeimprovement.com. And you guys are on every Saturday morning, 9 o'clock till 10 on Kogo. So check them out. Now you know what's going on behind the scenes. And it's always good to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thanks to you, Greg, for bringing these guys in this morning as well.
Welcome.
Murray Lampert Construction. Love you guys. All right, for more information, you go to san diego6.com, you click on San Diego Living, we'll hook you all up there.